Hi everyone, it's Crusail.
And this is Riley. How y'all doing?
We've got him back. We're doing it across the interwebs thanks to the current state of things. But yes, the Inugami Gameworks boys are back together.
Yeah, recording, listening, playing through a fantastic remade version of one of my favorite childhood games, which I'm a lot further down than this. I've already been doing my own playthrough because I could not wait. And this really does feel like they took their time and people who loved this game were working to make it as good as they can. Oh, nice. This is exactly where I hoped you were in the game.
Yeah. I think I put the assess stuff on.
He's just... that'll just be his text. He's just there to try and remind you, hey, put assess on so that you can assess things.
Fire, healing, assess. Yep, okay. Alright, so now I just need to find the monsters. Yeah. Oh, but you were saying, right, that one of the major things that you...
So the really big thing that I want to do with this game is I really want to play through with someone who doesn't know the twists and turns, doesn't know the story. So they're coming into it totally fresh, because there are some really cool story beats that they do. The one off the top of my head, the first time Sephiroth appears early on in the game, and the next one is the playground scene between Cloud and Aerith later, which that's a little ways off for us right now. Those two are incredibly well done, and they seem so much more meaningful if you actually understand what's going on with those characters at that time.
With Aerith and Tifa, or I got
and Sephiroth.
Oh.
If you understand, not like between those two, but the first scene is Cloud and he sees Sephiroth for the first time again. And like if you get what's happening to Cloud and you know what's going on with Sephiroth as a character in the story, it hits really hard, and it's really cool because it's the sort of thing that they want you to go back when you finish and play through again, and that scene will become more meaningful if you didn't know it before. But I'm like, how does that hit for someone who doesn't know that? Does it seem really impactful? Does it seem weaker? Do they have their own ideas? Like, what's going to happen? Also, this was my favorite odd job of this section, going around finding cats.
Well, and it's interesting because, I mean, as we all know by now, this game actually only takes place in Midgard, so the fact that they were able to flush it out and make it its own game, just the exploration of all of Midgard, is so cool to me. Especially since, I mean, we got through the Escape from Midgard, we got up to a whole... I don't remember exactly what part it was. We were past... We got to
Calm, if I remember correctly, the first town after Midgar, pretty much.
No, we got further than that. We got to
Shinra Cannon Base.
Yeah, and we also got through Barrett's story.
Barrett's town. Did we
finish
at the Golden Saucer, or did we?
Yeah, because I remember we did the Chocobo races.
Yeah, that's right. Man, I love this game.
This is it's absolutely beautiful too.
You'll never want for work around here if you prove yourself useful.
I'm gonna be a little bit reluctant to say that. Some of the models are spectacular, and a lot of the monsters are really cool. But the backgrounds sometimes are pretty rough. Like if you take a look at the textures on the doors and on the walls of some of the buildings, they're not that great. But I mean, you can't expect to get a game in a reasonable time period, and we didn't get this one in a reasonable time period, and to have like incredible, spectacular graphics on everything. That's just not feasible.
Yeah.
Maybe next console generation, and this is one of those games that probably will improve when you play it on the PlayStation 5, because it will like upscale and do a little bit more work on it. But it still is fantastic, and there are some truly incredible vistas that you'll get to see later on.
You know the place. Is the one with all the
Yeah, I mean it makes,
houses around it?
but yeah, it's
Yeah.
maybe maybe we will see with the PS5. I'm sure we'll see an advent of just over the top graphics.
For me, the real thing is, I was a little questioning of the odd jobs and like the side quests and stuff when they said that was what they were doing to flesh it out. But then as I was playing, I kind of thought, you know what? A lot of the time that you did spend was doing the silly side content in Wall Market, or doing like talking to all the people because maybe someone will randomly give you a materia. Like, this is just kind of a natural growth on that. So it feels like it makes sense.
In that case, maybe you could do something about the Doom Rats? Them and their were-rat buddies have been tearing up town looking for food and whatnot. Got into the store
Doom Rats.
and one hell of a mess.
Oh yeah, these ain't your regular rats, man.
Oh, you think that's funny, do you? Don't lie. I saw you crack a smile. Well, do the job and you can laugh it up for all I care. Anyway, they're probably nesting in the outskirts.
Well, I mean,
Now, I've heard
we're going to do some monster hunting anyway, so I might as well get this one down too, right?
and the whole
Oh, yeah.
pack will come running just like that.
All right. Well, I do want to try and get the cats first.
All the items you could want.
Let's see.
All right.
You got the cat.
Rat problem. Nuisance in the factory. Jeez, more quests keep popping up.
Oh yeah, there's I think there's 6 quests you can do.
Oh. Okay, apparently.
Well,
I
that's
did.
just where Betty is.
Yeah, but I need to go and actually keep tracking Betty.
Ah, maybe.
I mean, that's how they presented it.
Well, that's telling you where she is, so once you found
Oh, dang it.
you can go back to her.
Okay, so
I think you found one, right? You found the one that was in that weird central area.
yeah. Then also, she said that there'd be one outside of Seventh Heaven.
Oh, let's go check that out. Ooh, I wonder
This
if we
is
can go in and say hi to Marlene. I felt bad that I didn't get to talk to Marlene as much as I wanted to.
cat around
Sweet
Seventh
little
Heaven.
girl.
Oh, I heard it.
Ah, that was definitely a cat. I wonder if it's one of Betty's.
Me too.
There you
I
are,
wonder that as well.
kitty. Meow.
Meow. My cat is sleeping next to me, and she just gave me like this big shock cat look out there. She's like, "What happened? Do I have to defend the house?"
Hi, Cinder. It doesn't look like Marlene's out and about.
Yeah. Have you
Alright,
played
where's the
darts yet?
darts?
Yeah, in the Seventh Heaven. Have you played a game of darts?
I have not.
Once we do some quests, we should see if that's open yet.
Where's the beginner's hall?
Beginner's Hall is close to where Chadley is. It's above the weapon shop.
Okay, thank you. I feel like that would have been a big cutaway if I didn't know where to go.
Yeah, actually, a little bit. The maps, the slum area maps, I'm happy with how big they are. I hated it sometimes as I was playing, because I would be running around lost, not knowing where in the world I'm going. But it like makes sense. It feels like it might be a large enough area to have people living in. Later on, when it opens up a little bit, and you have quests where you need to like run from Sector 7 through Sector 6 through Wall Market into Sector 5 to go do something, feels like it might be a city. So that closed off door is the beginner hall.
Oh,
But there should be a cat somewhere, I guess somewhere around.
yeah, they did say near the beginner's hall.
So I guess it's got to be somewhere on the ground floor. Oh, look at all these. Look at all these guys working out, getting in shape, protecting the neighborhood.
Mm-hmm.
Good on them.
Alright, so where? Like maybe it's near the because I can't climb any higher, right? I don't see a way to climb any higher.
Nah, yeah, you're at the max.
All right.
I think she said that one likes to be around people too. So maybe it's like in one of those inner pathways where there's lots of folks walking around.
Yeah. All right, where's that kitty?
Tally of monster slain has been updated. Got new numbers.
Also, Tifa will speak up and be like, "I heard a cat."
Yeah.
When you get decently close to them.
Hey, Miss Lockhart, who's that guy you're with?
I love that they call her Miss Lockhart.
Oh yeah, everybody likes Tifa here.
Yeah. I mean, who wouldn't like Tifa?
That makes sense. Tifa's awesome.
Yeah.
Before Aerith showed up, I was like, "Oh my god, I think I'm gonna have to go with Tifa as my favorite girl character here." And then I fell in love with Aerith. And then you fall in love with all the characters.
This is the factory quest.
Hey, scrap dealer, how you doing?
Oh, what do we have here? I'm guessing you're that merc I've heard so much about. You're not here to shop, are you? People were
Maybe.
right. You look like you can handle yourself. So some drakes have made themselves at home in the abandoned Talagar factory. Can't have that kind of trouble around here. My regulars will do anything
drakes.
to get their hands on the scrap in there, and if they run into those drakes, they could get hurt.
I'll handle it.
Much obliged, sir.
I do
Head
like
on
the.
over to the old Talagar factory and talk to Narjan. He's the watchman guarding the entrance. Good luck. I'm counting on you, my friend.
Buy items. What's he got for me? Potion and ether. I'm kind of good on those.
Oh yeah, when you're at a merchant and it has that little 1 in parentheses, that just means they have a special sale on something.
Oh, then maybe I should buy that ether.
It's usually ethers and Phoenix Downs and whatever the highest tier of potions you have available yet. They'll have a couple of those for a discount.
Forget to stock up before you go.
Might as well get it.
Yeah. Oh, speaking of items, what materia do you have on?
Let's see here. I currently have.
I think I saw you had like fire and deadly dodge on Cloud, I think.
Yeah. On Cloud. Yeah, I've got fire materia, healing materia, assess materia, cactuar materia,
Oh,
and deadly dodge materia.
you clever person. You bought the special edition, so you have summons.
Yes. And Tifa's got the chakra materia and the ice materia.
Chakra will become your best friend as it levels up and gets better.
I believe it.
Really
Looking at the
good.
description. Yeah. Okay, so hopefully we can wrap up these side quests before the episode gets too long.
Yeah.
I might do a quick cutaway now, just because we're getting to the point where finding these cats is taking a while.
You don't have to finish finding the cats. Yeah, if you talk to that dude by the little speakerphone, he's got, I think this is Electric Chocobo for you.
Huh.
It's actually kind of a bop. Like, it's a hip-hop to Chocobo. It's a pretty solid, like, weird techno-funk remix of Electric to Chocobo.
Yes, enjoy yourself.
Yeah, so you don't have to find all the cats at once. You will kind of just run into a couple as you keep going through the town. If you want to go and do one of the other monster quests.
I'm getting a little focused on the cats. I'm going to double check with Betty quickly and see where the other locations were.
Yeah.
They'll also go wherever there's free food. Marlene says she always gives them some snacks when they go to 7th Heaven.
And we found the one in 7th Heaven.
I see a lot of cats.
Beginner's
hanging out
Hall.
in Beginner's Hall too.
Place with all the houses around it.
Is the one with
Oh,
all the
that's the
houses around
Beginner's
it?
Hall. I think that's the one where we...
That's the first one we found.
Yeah.
They
Okay.
love crowded places, like the road to the
Huh.
station.
I guess go close to the entrance to the slum,
They'll
to
also
the
go
slum
wherever
area.
there's free food.
Towards that first thing. So, hang a right
Good.
here. And then hang a right.
What's the big sword for?
Wait. There?
Yeah.
Hey, Miss Lockhart.
I can tell you've played this a lot because...
Pull a right as well. Actually, no, next right.
It's so sleek
think it's this. I think this is the way out.
Makes sense. Oh, there's a kitty.
Wait,
I feel like I know this place so well. I'm amazed I navigated that.
Screw this.
All right, I like that they have it so that you can just return to Betty. No fuss.
Much nicer than having to actually go run back to the people.
Yeah.
It kind of makes me wish they had more of a fast travel system in place.
What?
Like let you go to major hub areas.
So.
But it's not.
never
It
gonna
never
see
is
them
really
again?
that annoying.
That's true. Oh, there they are. There's the kitties.
Guys, you came back. They said that a scary man was chasing them. Thank you.
She called us a scary man, or they called us a scary man.
that went well. Could be you found your calling.
Was alright, I guess.
Think of each job as an opportunity, not to make money, but to build connections.
It's not what you know, but who.
You remembered.
Not a patient teacher.
See,
Maybe not so patient next time.
Oh boy.
I do like their friendship.
Oh,
Yeah.
Merc should have finished collecting his share of the money by now. So what do you want to do? Head back to the bar?
No, I want to get the rest of those jobs done.
There you go. That's a good RPG player right there. Hey, a clear path to progress? Not a chance in the world. Let's keep going.
Alright, what are those other missions?
So for Chadley's report, there are monsters off past him if you want to fight there. Also, if you head out of town, that's where the Talagar, the same way where we just found that last cat, if you keep heading out that way, that's where you can find the Talagar factory, where one of the quests is.
Okay. Well, I might do the rat problem quickly.
Yeah. It would be best to do that one first, I think, because I believe you have to go there twice. Like, go there, clear it out, then come back another time.
Alright.
Head back towards the 7th heaven. So, yeah, keep going that way. And then take the left up the steps right before it. So right here.
Oh, this looks lovely.
Yeah, it's perfectly
Alright.
safe. Don't worry about it. There's no monsters behind this thing. This
Oh, wow.
hole.
Hello, rats. Goodbye,
Get
rats.
ready.
And make sure you use your assess before you kill them all.
Oh,
Whoops.
I thought it says just triggered.
No, you gotta. It's an ability you get to use. Costs
You
1
know,
HP
Whoopsie.
bar.
This might be a waste of time. Let's head back
It's
to the
pretty-
touch base for now.
It's not super important, but it is actually. I kind of found myself keeping it on, or putting it back on after taking it off all the time. Because, like, I don't want to have a maxed out materia on, and it maxes out super quick.
But it's really useful to have.
Let's check it out.
Yeah, because you can, it'll show you their weaknesses, it'll show you resistances. Some monsters, it'll even give you a little bit of, like, info on how they will fight, or you might be fighting a monster and be like, why isn't its stagger gauge going up? I'm hitting it like I hit all the other monsters, but it's not getting staggered at all. And it'll be like,
And then you find out its weakness.
yeah, it'll tell you to make the stagger gauge go up. You must use a wind magic on it first. Then you can stagger it.
Factory's off limits. Drakes have been spotted inside. Huh? Wait a minute. Tifa? Don't tell me you're here to take care of those things. Are you? In that case, be my guest. We believe there's at least 2 groups lurking somewhere inside the factory. Find and cull them all.
In we go.
Alright, this time I'll remember to do the assess, because I can assess the drakes and that will complete the requirement, right?
Yeah, you just have to assess 2 different kinds of monsters.
Got it.
And there is a hidden treasure in here somewhere. I don't remember how to get
I
to
figured.
it, though.
Exploration.
You just gotta remember the key to all JRPGs. If you have a chance to turn around and look there first.
Let's end this quick.
Monsters! So these guys, you might want to go to Tifa, because I think she can hit them on the wall.
Well, I'm trying to build up... Oh, okay, they've got...
Yeah. The fastest way to build up ATB is to do attacks and stuff like that. I'm actually curious. I don't think I have assessed the Gorgers.
Interesting.
So they're weak to magic and to ice magic specifically.
Aha.
Alright, not bad.
Alright.
And then you can just hop out, fight them up. Whee!
It's on you.
Yes.
I got this.
So one thing about Tifa that they don't explain very well.
Oh my god, you feel so good!
Yes, she's very fun.
Boom!
So she has her special ability, if you want to try it out. Oh, hitting her with Blizzard. Tifa's special ability is she builds up chi. She uses an action point to do the action called Unbridled Strength.
Huh.
And when she does that, she can build up to 2 key points, and each point of key, she has a different special attack on her triangle button. The first one is just a whirling uppercut thing. It'll hit in the air a little bit, and it'll do some good damage. The next one is like a straight line dash, and the third one is like a big flurry of blows.
Interesting.
But the part that they don't really explain well is that those special attacks, or triangle button attacks, if you hit an enemy that is staggered with them, it will increase the damage bonus that you get for hitting that staggered enemy. So normally when you stagger an enemy, you get to deal 160% damage. But with her special moves,
Ow.
boosts it big.
Steady.
Alright, Cloud, look at you going up in the air.
Oh yeah.
Best do it right.
There we go.
Hmm.
So weak to wind, spell-weaving airborne lizards that live in the slums. They're usually seen flying close to the ground than their larger brethren.
Interesting.
Ah, so magic attacks make them come down to the ground.
Dang it, I keep meaning to block. Ah! I got my Moogle medal. That's nice.
Nice. You'll need a bunch of those eventually. Oh, look at that, man. Get wrecked.
Holding back.
Boom, 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 boom.
Oh, he's on. There we go. He's out.
That's a win.
That felt good.
All right, that's the first one.
That should be enough intel for the kid.
Not yet. I want that hidden treasure.
You'll get to Chadley eventually. And all he just gives you the wind materia, so it's not even anything super special.
Well, still, materia is pretty nice.
Mm-hmm. How do you like the materia system so far?
I mean, I like that it's still the same sort of setup as the original. It looked like there was something secret here that I could get to. Do I need
If you look off to the right side, you'll notice that there's an
there's a
interact-
switch.
Yeah.
There it is. Its use in combat, it's a bit of a blend between original Final Fantasy VII and Final Fantasy 15, which I don't mind.
Yeah.
So yeah, I personally just think it's fun so far. Biles
Yeah.
is,
I'm a big fan of all the different abilities and stuff off the different weapons. I feel like that's really fun, and I like that they took some of the different limit breaks that were there originally and put those as abilities instead.
yeah,
And
like Braver.
I love being able to mix through the magic attacks and all that stuff. I still really like that you can actually see the materia on your weapons. Like, if you look, you can see what you have slotted in there. So it's not even like generic materia. You actually see what you put in. The same colors and all that.
Does it help to assess them multiple times?
No, you just need to do it one time.
Got it.
And then, from then on, you'll always know their weaknesses and stuff. But unless you assess that particular one, it won't show you the health and all that sort of thing.
Got it.
But the assessing is mostly useful for if you're running into an enemy that's like not behaving how you would expect, or if you're fighting a boss.
Hello, materia, and hello, item
that
there.
We can't get to. Also, a resting bench.
Nothing really that I need.
Yeah. The only thing I really, or my only real problem with the combat is I love that it's real-time combat, and then they brought in the ATB, the active time battle sort of thing from Final Fantasy, with the ATB meter, and needing to... Oh, Drake number 2. Ooh, 2 Drakes this time. And, like, you gotta build up the ATB for it. I just wish, since magic still needs mana, or magic points, or Mako points, actually, excuse me. I wish that it didn't take ATB. Because it's really annoying that you have 2 resources on magic. Whereas a lot of the time, that just incentivizes you to use abilities instead. Because you can outside of battle.
It's on now.
Braver!
Ooh, big hit.
Dive kick.
Oop.
Aw. Boom.
Unfortunate.
Ooh.
Watch out. Somebody's dying.
Not looking good.
All set.
Punch him! There you go. Smack him in the booty. Oh.
That's the way to
Ooh.
do it.
Level up on materia.
Yeah, chakra levels up fast.
There's still some stuff we want to get here, so... Hey, no. You break the
Die.
boxes. Ooh, Phoenix down. Nice. Sorry, Tifa.
Yeah, she'll be fine.
Just potentially severed legs.
Psh, we saw it just flies right through. Cloud would never hit Tifa. Unless he's...
Unless they were
something.
training. Locked up tight, they say.
Oh yeah. We'll be coming back to this factory sometime.
Is it... Oh, okay. Is there... So there's not a key I can get to unlock
Not
that?
yet, but there will be a key that you can get to unlock that.
Interesting.
I do wonder where that chest that we saw behind the fence is.
Oh, it's right at the beginning. I just need to get out of here.
There we go.
Here's the exit. Okay. More gorgers.
This won't take
Hey
long.
guys, free experience.
That's that.
I love the AoE. Ooh, Tifa leveled up.
Get fired.
Boom.
Call it.
Well, it got blocked by the environment. Unfortunate.
That worked.
There
Worked
we
up
go.
a good sweat.
Probably should have rested at that bench, huh?
It'll be fine, likely.
There
Oh
it
wow.
is. I just went right instead of left.
Just literally is straight there, yeah. So I wonder whether they I wonder which order they wanted or expected people to see that setup in. Because it makes more sense to me that they want you to find the treasure chest and then be like, ooh, glowy thing, materia, how do I get there? Rather than us finding the glowy thing and being like, oh, there's a little old treasure chest over there. I wonder what that is.
Anyway, you're needed over at the pillar. Apparently another
Yeah.
flying bastard stirring up trouble.
Uh-oh.
You can't get enough of this.
We got another one.
Well,
No, I get it. If you're good at something, might as well make it your living. May not know you. I know a man who's found his calling when I see one. Keep at it. I switch out my stock every so often, so drop by when you're in the neighborhood, huh?
Aw. Nice of you,
Sweet.
buddy.
Welcome. I'm always getting in new stuff to
Let's see,
keep
what's
up
he
with
got?
the latest trends. You won't be disappointed.
High potion. I'll invest in that. Still made out with 200 gil.
Yeah, man.
So,
Always a pleasure. Oh, look into that other. If you're planning to, might want to buy some extra supplies first.
Hey, this looks like
all
So
right.
now
So we
we finished. We got to go to Chadley to tell him we finished our report, and then we need to check in with the item shop dealer, right? He was the one who had
thanks.
the rats, I think.
Yeah.
Strange. I don't see the rat
Cloud,
rat icon
you
on the
were
map.
first to gather the data I requested. Here is the rest of your payment. I have developed new materia. Would you like to see it?
Ooh. Interesting. All right.
Oh, it's auto
auto
cure
cure.
for that one. Okay. That's
Definitely
that's a
want that.
useful one. I've had that on someone pretty much the entire game.
Hmm. I don't think I need another assess materia just yet.
Nah, we don't.
I plan to develop more materia in the future. Together,
And I
we can harness
believe
enough power to
now
take
he
down
gives
Shinra.
us more
I'll keep
reports we can
preparing
do,
more battle
or more
intel
things we can
reports,
try
which
to
I
do,
hope you will assist me in completing.
Oh.
of which you finished one of them.
I have to tell you that I'm grateful for all of your help thus far. I've done it. I've developed a new materia.
There we go. That's the wind
Wind
materia.
materia. There it is. I might as well buy all three, yeah?
You can only buy. I think you can buy 2 right now. Oh, just 1.
Oh, the first one's only
The first
100.
one's always just 100 whenever he develops a new one, and then they usually jump
Got
up
it.
in price a
I look forward to
lot.
receiving all of your future battle intel
All right.
But that one will be quite useful for dealing with that other flying guy, because I believe both of those drakes were weak to flying.
One more quest that I haven't done yet, but I'm guessing that's the main quest.
No, the main quest will always be, if you go to the map, it'll be the left trigger takes you to main quest stuff. Right trigger will always take you to side questy bits.
So there's that quest there. There's this quest.
Yeah, so there's another part
Huh.
to the rat problem, it looks like.
Okay.
The back in the hall, and then I see 2 blue questy books. It looks like we can do.
Job well done. Where's the other blue one?
right near where you
Problem
are.
solving. Isn't that just us talking to this guy?
Uh huh.
Tally of monster slain has been updated.
Hmm.
Got new numbers for monster slain
All right.
this month. Check them out.
I could. Well, I don't know if I have enough gil to buy more or stronger bangles.
You've got like 2,000, something like that.
Sounds about right.
Yep.
Actually, looking at this, I think everyone, that's a good place to call this an episode for now. We've gotten a little bit further with it. Sorry that if you're looking for the story, but this is us just playing and enjoying the game and talking about Final Fantasy.
Hey, this is what makes Final
So-
Fantasy so fun. Doing random, strange things like finding cats for a child. Well, you are a bathed in magical energy superhuman weapon soldier.
Agreed. But yeah, next time we'll be getting the last of those side quests finished, and then continuing the main story. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you for the next one.
Have a good night, y'all.